Okay, so we've done strings, numbers, and then lists. Let's do another data type, which is a dictionary. So I'm going to paste this next hoop code block in, snip it in, and you can use curly brackets, right? Um, these brackets here. Sometimes they're called braces to define dictionaries. So here I've created a container called mid, that's equal to this kind of dictionary that has a key and a value pair. So name is a key, and the name that I'm going to store is Middlebury. That's the value. Pop 2010 is a key, and that's the value. Pop 2020 is a key, and that's a value. So with a dictionary, you're storing basically key value pairs, and I'm doing a kind of a set of three here that are all stored in this object. So when I print it out, I'm going to say print Middlebury, and then pass it that variable that stores it. And if you cruise down, you should see that we've got Middlebury. It's an object that has three properties. There's the key, name is Middlebury. There's the second key, population 2010 is that, and pop that. Is that fair? And so what you can then do is work with this data in a couple of ways. So you can use dot notation to call the value of an object key or a dictionary key. So here what I'm saying is print mid name, and let's go ahead and run that and cruise down. And so when I said print mid name, I got this right here, right? So this is, let me just say dictionary test so that we can keep track of things and say run. And there's my dictionary test. And the result of mid.name is just to retrieve and print the word Middlebury because that's the value that I have stored next to that key. All right, so the dot notation here differs from when we were calling methods because there's no parentheses, so I'm not passing arguments to it. I'm just grabbing a value associated with this key. And then you can also do some math. So here I'm saying print population change is just the label to keep track of things. But I'm saying take the mid pop 20 value, this one, and subtract this 2010 from it. And that gives me this, right? So that's the idea of different ways of being able to uh, call the values from keys. And I'm just kind of paused there because I realized that the reason why name here is purple and it's not purple here is that name is actually a reserved word, it's a special word. And so in general, if you when you call the keys of dictionaries, they won't be purple. All right, sorry for that confusion. It's just they're going to appear purple if that word is used for something else normally in JavaScript. But there's no harm right now in in calling it. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's going to be all I do here. I'm going to save it and then let's keep going.